In the heart of the Canadian Rockies, nestled within the embrace of towering peaks and lush valleys, a small, stony Nakota village thrived. Among its inhabitants were three sisters, daughters of the village chief, known for their beauty, grace, and spirit. Born under a crescent moon on a winter's night, the sisters were named Miehni, the eldest with a will of iron, Wimla, the middle sister with a heart of gold, and Gunadu, the youngest, as free-spirited as the mountain winds. From a young age, the sisters were inseparable. They spent their days exploring the forest, climbing trees, and racing along the riverbanks. Miehni was a skilled hunter, her bow always at the ready. Wimla, with her gentle touch, was a healer, tending to the sick and wounded. Gunadu, the dreamer, wove tales of far-off lands and whispered to the animals as if they understood her every word. They were cherished by their tribe, not only for their talents, but for the joy and unity they brought. As the years passed, the sisters blossomed into young women, and their beauty became renowned. It was during one of their many adventures that they first encountered the Kootenai brothers, brave and strong warriors from a neighboring tribe. The brothers had ventured into stony Nakota territory, drawn by the tales of the beautiful sisters. Their meeting was so splendid. The sisters were by the river, laughing and splashing in the cool water when the brothers emerged from the forest. There was an instant connection, a spark of recognition that transcended the ancient rivalries between their tribes. The eldest brother, Kalak, was captivated by Miehni's fierce spirit. Wimla found a kindred soul in Atka, whose gentle nature mirrored her own. And Gunadu, with her wild heart, was drawn to Nanook, the youngest brother, who shared her love for stories and adventure. Despite the enmity between their tribes, the sisters and the brothers began to meet in secret. Under the cover of night, they would steal away to a hidden glade deep within the forest, where they could be together, free from the watchful eyes of their people. They spoke of dreams and futures, of a world where love could flourish without the shadow of war. Their love grew stronger, and soon they could no longer bear the secrecy. Defying the ancient laws and the bitter feud and war between their tribes, the brothers made a daring decision. They would take the sisters back to their own tribe, seeking refuge and acceptance. Under the light of a full moon, they fled their villages, traveling through the night, guided by the stars. The journey was filled with danger, but their love gave them strength. They went through rugged mountains and crossed raging rivers, always moving forward, hearts intertwined. When they finally reached the Kootenai village, the brothers presented the sisters to their chief, pleading for their union to be blessed. At first, the Kootenai tribe was wary, but the sisters' grace and kindness soon won them over. For a brief, shining moment, it seemed that their love would indeed conquer all. The tribes began to see the possibility of peace, inspired by the bond between the sisters and the brothers. However, news of the union reached the stony Nakota chief, and his heart burned with fury and betrayal. He could not see past the ancient grudges and vowed to bring his daughters back, even if it meant war. He gathered his warriors and marched towards the Kootenai village, determined to reclaim his honor and take back his daughters. As the stony Nakota warriors approached, the shaman of the Kootenai tribe, an old and wise man with deep knowledge of the spiritual world, saw the impending doom. He knew that the love of the sisters and brothers was pure, but he also knew that the bloodshed would taint it forever. In a desperate bid to prevent the upcoming disaster, he called upon the spirits of the mountains. Under the shaman's spell, the ground trembled, and a thick fog enveloped the village. The sisters, holding hands, felt a strange calm wash over them. They turned to their beloved brothers, tears streaming down their faces, and whispered their farewells. The shaman's chant grew louder, resonating through the valley as the spirits answered his call. In a blinding flash of light, the sisters felt their bodies transform. Their hearts beat as one last time before turning to stone. The fog lifted, revealing 3 majestic peaks where the sisters had stood. The stony Nakota warriors, upon seeing the transformation, halted in their tracks, their anger dissipating into sorrow and awe. The brothers, heartbroken but understanding the sacrifice, vowed to honor the sisters forever. They carved their names, Mihni, Wimla, and Gunadu, into the base of the peaks so their story would never be forgotten. The 2 tribes, moved by the tragic end of the sisters, found a path to peace. The legend of the 3 sisters lived on, a testament to the power of love and the price of harmony. The peaks stood tall, eternal guardians of the land, their spirits watching over the valleys and forests they had once called home.